Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If today is the first time you are visiting this channel, kindly do well to subscribe it for us. Or you have been enjoying our lesson, but you have not subscribed it, kindly do so for us. Thank you. Okay, so our topic for today is reproduction in plants. Yes, we have reproduction in animals or mammals. We have done that one, right? Yes, where we talk about the part of female and parts of the male and their what functions as well. Right? Okay. So our topic for today is for reproduction in plants. Reproduction in plants. What is reproduction? What is reproduction? Reproduction is the process by which living things give rise to new individual of their own kind. Yes. So it's all the process by which living things give rise to a new individual or offspring of their own what kind. Yes. So that's why when it comes to reproduction in animals, goats will give birth towards a goat. Goats will not give birth towards a table or what or a chair. It will give rise to a new individual of its own what kind, right? Yes. So that's why we define reproduction as a process whereby the living thing give rise to a new individual of their own what kind. So if you have plantain, plantain will give new individual of its own what kind. Plantain will not give individual what is what cassava. It is not what possible. Or cassava will not give new individual being what yam. It is not what possible. Definitely, it will give new individual of its own kind. So cassava will give new individual of its own kind, being another cassava, right? Yes. So that's what reproduction is, the process by which living things give new individual of its own kind, right? Okay. So reproduction in plants is a fundamental biological process that allows plants to propagate and ensure the continuation of their species. Yes. So reproduction, it ensures what continuation of what species. Reproduction ensures continuation of what of species. Because if no reproduction, the parent plants, if it dies out, there won't be any words new individual to succeed that one. How can I get it? Let's link it to reproduction in human. If your mother didn't give birth to you, assume your mother is gone, there won't be what new individual, right? To continue that lineage, right? Yes. So because of reproduction, it ensures the continuation of that species. So if you go and cut the parents plantain, the young ones will be there. So they've got continuation of what of that species, right? Cassava, if you go and harvest the parent one, the new individual will be there. That ensure the continuation of that species. Maize as well, if you're going to harvest the parent ones, the younger ones will be there, and that one ensure the continuation of that species as well. So reproduction ensure continuation of what a certain species. So that's one important of what reproduction. Though we come there, but it's one of the important of reproduction. Okay, let's continue. There are two types of reproduction. Yes, we have two types of reproduction. We have sexual reproduction and asexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction and asexual reproduction. So these are the types of what reproduction we have. These are the types of reproduction we have. Now we are going to take them one by one and explain it further. Okay. So, sexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction. Okay. So, sexual reproduction in plants involves the fusion of male and female reproductive cells or gametes. Yes. So, sexual reproduction, that one involves the fusion of male and what? Female sex cell or gametes. Yes, female sex cell or gametes. So the female sex cell is the what? Is the ovum, and the male sex cell is all the pollen grains, right? So the process called what? Pollination help sexual reproduction to what? To occur. Help sexual reproduction to what? Occur. Pollination. Once when it's growing, it will transfer the pollen grains from a stem plant to the what? To the ovum. Yes, that helps sexual reproduction to what? To occur. The female sex cell is in plants is what? Is the ovum, and the male sex cell or gametes in plants is a what? Is a pollen grains. Yes. So that happens, or sexual reproduction happens with a process known as what? Pollination, right? Pollination. Yes. So that is how sexual reproduction occurs. Now, these are some of the examples of plants that propagate sexually. That propagate sexually. It means the pollen grains will move from exocrites and come to contact with the what? With the ovum, and as a matter of that, that plant will what? A new plant of that species will what? Will be formed. Yes. So we have mango. Yes, we have mango. We have orange. We have beets. We have tomatoes as well, right? Yes. So all these plants propagate what? Sexually. Propagate sexually. Okay. Now, asexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction. What is asexual reproduction? Asexual reproduction is when plants use part of it to produce new individual of what? Their own kind. So asexual reproduction, the plant use part of it to produce new individual of its own what? Kind. Let's take plantain or banana for instance. You can see that they use part of it to produce what? New individual of its own kind, right? Yes. You are able to notice that, oh, the parent plant is there, but you have new individuals coming up from the parent plant, about 3 new individuals coming from what? The parent plant, from part of the what? The parent plant, right? So asexual reproduction is a process where the parent plant use part of it to produce new individual, right, of its own what? Kind. That's what asexual reproduction. Yes. So banana and what? Plantain. They are all examples of what? Asexual reproduction, because they use part of it to produce new what? Individual. Okay. So assignment, apart from banana and plantain, give us 3 plants that also what? Propagate asexually. 3 plants that uses part of it to produce new individual of its what? Own kind. Do it and send it to me on WhatsApp. Okay, so we will continue the lesson next time. So that's the end of today's lesson. So can you do the assignment and send it to me? State or mention 3 plants that propagate asexually. Okay, so thank you for enjoying today's lesson. Goodbye.